Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Learning Peace. As you all know, we have already started Class 9 CBSE series. We are thrilled by your overwhelmed response for the same. So let's move on forward with this series. As you read by the title, today we are going to do English lesson number 2, The Sound of Music. This we are going to do in two parts. So today's video is part 1. But before that, if you are new to the channel, do subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever we post a new video. Like the videos if you find them helpful, and of course share them with your friends. So let's begin English lesson number 2, The Sound of Music, part 1. Part 1 is written by Deborah Cowley. Deborah Cowley grew up in Toronto, Canada, graduated in English from University of Western Ontario and moved to Ottawa for a job. She has been an on-air broadcaster for CBC Radio in Washington DC and worked for CBC Television in London and Cairo, Egypt. This is a short information about Deborah Cowley, our today's author, The Sound of Music, Part 1. This part is about the great personality Evelyn Glennie. She belongs to the music world. She is a great personality, a famous percussionist from Scotland, Europe. She was born on 19 July 1965. So, she is a living legend and at present her age is 65. So let's begin. Evelyn Glennie. She was an aspiring musician from Scotland, Europe. So she was a girl coming from a small village in Scotland, Europe. She was profoundly deaf. So important thing is that this Evelyn Glennie, great personality, great percussionist, was profoundly deaf, is profoundly deaf. But this was not by birth. This was not by birth. When she was small, she was not deaf. So, in this lesson, we are going to learn how and when she became deaf and how deafness did not become a hurdle in her great journey towards success. At the age of 17, Evelyn joined the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London on the basis of sheer God gifted talent. Also, we are going to learn in this lesson what was this God gifted talent. As I told you, she was not deaf by birth. Then what happened? So let's find out. At her age of 8, her mother, Isabel Glennie, accidentally noticed that she had some hearing problem. What happened at the piano classes? Her teacher was calling Evelyn repeatedly, and Evelyn did not respond and did not turn back. So Isabel Glennie had some doubt created in her mind that Evelyn is having some hearing problem. This continued for 1 or 2 years. At the age of 11, Evelyn's marks started deteriorating. She got less marks. Her academic progress hindered. Some problem was there with Evelyn. And it was suggested in the school by her teachers that she should be shifted to the school for the deaf. At this point of time, at the age of 11, everything seemed blank for Evelyn. It was discovered at this age that she was hearing impaired due to some nerve damage in her ear. But Evelyn was not an ordinary girl. She didn't give up. She wanted to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. Every teacher in her school discouraged Evelyn to learn music. No one encouraged her towards music, to pursue music in her life, except one person, percussionist Ron Forbes. He spotted Evelyn's potential. He began training her by tuning two large drums to different notes. He used to tell Evelyn that, Evelyn, you can't listen through your ears, but find out some other way to feel the music. And according to Ron Forbes and according to the instructions given by him, Evelyn soon discovered that she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body. She had learned now to open her mind and body to sounds and vibrations. The rest was sheer determination and hard work. So Evelyn had God now discovered the God gifted talent that she could sense the sound and vibrations of music. And the second thing was her determination, and third thing was her hard work. These three things in her life helped her to pursue music in her life successfully and become a great percussionist in her life. At the age of 16, she had already decided that she is going to pursue music in her life. For that, she auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and scored one of the highest marks in the history of Academy. Though Evelyn was deaf, she scored highest marks. That the marks that no one had scored earlier in the history of Academy. She gradually moved from orchestral work to solo performances. Now she was confident enough that she could do solo performances. Solo performances means to go on the stage and perform alone. That is solo performance. Earlier she was working with orchestra. Now she started doing solo performances. And within very less time, she got right to the top. The world's most sought after multi percussionist she became, with mastery of not one or two or three, thousands of instruments, and a hectic international schedule because she became the great famous personality, great percussionist, and she had concerts all over the world, having hectic international schedule. It is just intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing, isn't it? Can you understand or enjoy music without hearing? It's very difficult, isn't it? But not only she understands music, not only perf- she also performs these playing all the instruments on the stage effortlessly. It's really a miracle. When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips, as you can see in the picture. She can understand, she can sense the sound passing through the sticks into her fingertips. By leaning against the drums, when she plays drums, she leans over the drums and she feels the resonance flowing into her body. On stage also, she removes her shoes so that the vibrations passes through her bare feet, up her legs. She can feel the music. All her body parts help her understanding the music, feeling the music, and that helps her to perform on the stage, play different musical instruments just effortlessly, just magical. Now let's talk about her achievements. In 1991, she was presented with Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. And the list of the award is very, very long. It's not possible to mention here all her achievements. What other people say about her? Other contemporary musicians. Master percussionist James Blades, what he says about Evelyn. God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. This is what Blades say about Evelyn. What we hear, she feels, isn't it? Very magical. Everywhere she performs regular concerts. But apart from these regular concerts, what Evelyn does, she gives free concerts in prisons and hospitals. She also gives high priority to the classes for young musicians. She knows there are some young musicians who want also to become great, very famous in the world, and she gives high priority to the classes for young musicians. She also gives an inspiration for deaf children. All the deaf children all over the world get inspired by looking at her, isn't it? all handicapped people also, handicapped people and deaf children, all get inspired by looking at her. What they say? Yes, Evelyn, deaf person, can do, so we also can do. So she inspires all the deaf people and handicapped people all around the world. Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. Now Evelyn is around 56 years of age. At this age, she has accomplished such a fame that a normal person cannot achieve at the age of 100 also. So that's the meaning of this sentence. Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than the most people twice her age. She has given inspiration, as I told you, to all handicapped people, all deaf people. They all say that if she can do it, I can also do it. And not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to the millions of people all around the world who come to listen to the music that she plays the instruments on the stage. She has given immense pleasure to the millions. So that's all about Evelyn Glennie by Deborah Cowley. Let's see the list of new vocabulary that we should learn in this lesson and use in the answers. Jostle, slight, aspiring musician, taunting, xylophone, percussionist, potential, intriguing, flawlessly, and resonance. So friends, you have to use these words in sentences, make sentences by using these words, and use these words in your answers and add to your vocabulary and enrich your vocabulary. So that's all today for this video. We hope the story inspired you, but this is not the end. Stay tuned for part 2, wherein we are going to talk about the great personality from India, Ustad Bismillah Khan. So guys, like the videos, share the videos with your friends, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment on the videos that really motivate us. Thanks for watching the video. Bye.